acceptable, it's unacceptable if it's not in the packaging. Nate don't take pics if you ain't rapping it. Nate's dirty tricks are always happening, but damn it, man, don't you be stressing. Round here we believe in plastic confessions. We trying to figure out the figures that's gonna stand the test of time. That G.I. Joe handmade hit me in the spine. There's perfection in the way that these toys are made, but I also wanna know, do I pick Wade or Slade? So this is where I come to kick it with the guys, the Figure Booth. Like, comment, and subscribe.
Hello, and welcome to the Figure Booth with your host, Josh, aka Prime to the First, and I'm joined by my friend, co-host, Nate Dizzle. What's up, Nate?
Hey guys, aka FigureFan_Nate here, and welcome to another Motivational Monday with your friends at the Figure Booth.
Let's get it. Yes, sir.
Monday again. The second Monday of 2023.
Uh-oh. It's been an intense weekend. How's your weekend been?
Yeah. Intense. I think it was intense all over. There's intense toy news, intense toy talk. There's even there's competing lives. We got the streams are crossing right now. Yeah, Toying Around went live with Boba Squadron. I don't know if Fobster's live. Let me see before I talk out of turn here. I bet he is.
Should we watch both lives on our live?
Yeah, let's do it a live inception. Yeah. Go into the live and watch that live.
Yeah.
No, we won't do that. That's probably copyright issues or something. I don't know. But they're going live here pretty soon, from what I understand. Fobster is live. I think he's talking about the TMNT from Mezco, which we'll talk about here.
He's wrapping up. Trevor says he's wrapping up. What's up, everyone?
Wrap it up.
Let's stay hydrated. Cheers.
Ooh, what do you got there? What is that?
Little, yeah, and some Coke.
Nice. Just a whole lot of whiskey, tiny bit of Coke.
Yeah.
And I've got a Fat Tire, which I've been working on this multi-pack from Costco for a very long time, but getting towards the end.
You're like
tells you
Colossal Customs over there.
Yeah, right. He's gone through probably a few cases. I'm still working on the one. We'll see where Colossal's at in his counting this time. But yeah, if you guys missed it, we posted a new episode of the Figure Booth yesterday, and this one was a doozy. We had the one and only Toy Bro, aka Jared, on with us, and had a really great discussion about his YouTube history, his collecting history, his thoughts on a bunch of different figures and lines. And just had a really great discussion with Jared. Looks like we got a lot of great support on that video, so thank you guys for checking it out already. A lot of good comments. I'm just going to read a couple of them from you guys just to let you know that we do read the comments. Nasser said, great interview. It had a good flow. Love hearing Toy Bro's true thoughts and feelings about his favorite lines. Yeah, we figured if we're going to dig into the details about figures, who other than Jared? And let me see. Plasty said it was awesome. He'd love to see the Dork Lair. We never know who might be next or in a future episode. But yes, Bill is definitely on our list.
Yeah.
I think Bill, Toy Bro, some of my favorite toy reviewers. I think somebody else said that they're underappreciated. I feel like they still have a pretty good following, but definitely, if you guys don't know who they are, you're missing out on some quality YouTube content. Manic Mike, great content as always. Love seeing the vids. It was great seeing Toy Bro. Thank you for that comment. We got Hedgehog Action that was on there. Dork Lair showed up and said it was an awesome interview. He even shared it. Thank you, Bill, for doing that. But yeah, thanks all you guys for supporting that, for jumping into the video and checking it out. And if you left a comment, awesome. Hopefully you guys left a like you are now.
Yeah.
If you're in the live with us, please leave a like. It's a very small gesture that goes a long way, and it costs you nothing.
Stick that thumb right up. Just put that thumb right up there.
Right up where? Oh, just right
smash
up.
That thumb. Just right up. Just smash it up.
Get it up there. Right? Yeah. And if you want, leave a comment. Let us know. If you're on the replay crew, let us know. I love to hear the replay crew comments. So yeah. But before we get too far into it, because there's quite a bit of comments, and I don't want to miss out on who is joining us tonight, let's go ahead and shout out to the chat. Whether you recognize yourself as the Booth Brigade, Figure Fanatic, Primes Privates, Nate's Nards, or the new Booty Rangers, we appreciate you being here. So let's go ahead and say hello to the chat. Cholo Figs, always coming in at either first or second or third. He's one of the first comments we always get. Thank you, Cholo Figs, for that constant support. And what's up to you, my friend? Plasti Adicto saying, hey, yo. What's up, Plasti? Good to have you in here. Loki, what new names would the boys get tonight? That's up to you guys. What name are we going to get? Negative Fan Nate?
Maybe.
Prime to the Realist? What do you guys think?
Prime to the bin.
Straight to the bin, Prime.
Straight to the bin.
Prime to the bin. Financial Fan Nate.
Yeah.
You guys always crack us up with those names. So we'll see what people create this time. I guess it just depends on the chat and how negative I get.
I'll join you. Let's go. Let's get negative.
Yeah, let's get nasty. Paul Morales. Hello, everybody. What's up, Paul? We got 1-6 Shooter. Another fellow interview that we did. One of our final interviews of 2022. And we ended the year with a banger. So if you missed Trevor's interview by some chance, go check that out. He's going to relax and get loose with us. He knows the song.
What's up, Yoko?
Good to see you.
Snuck in.
We got Yoko in here. Whoa.
Yeah. She snuck in.
Well, thank you, Yoko, for that. I know you're going to be on the Boba Squadron here soon, so we appreciate it. Chad Kinsler saying, yo, what's up? What's up, Chad? Good to have you in here. Literally Action Figs. What up, everyone? What's up? Literally Action Figs. AZ Toy Hunters Guild. Mike, he's definitely relaxing after doing some fig hunting, I think, earlier today, and then he was getting over his sickness this weekend, so I hope you're feeling better, Mike. It's good to see you in here. We've got Rick Jones. What's up? Good to have you in here. Disavowed Action Figures, part of the Infinity Equation podcast. Good to see you in here as well. Machu Toy, not Cousins by Machu Toy, who's got his own podcast, Between Two Sentinels, and I think his last episode he had Toying Around on. So if you had missed that, I think they're up to guest 5 now. Correct me if I'm wrong, Machu. But great podcast with him and Jay Shot. Different people from the community coming on and just talking toys. So go check them out and support. Awesome work you guys are doing. I should also mention AZ Toy Hunters Guild. Mike has his own YouTube channel as well, where he posts his toy hunts. I think he did an unboxing on there. But yeah, go check out Mike's channel as well. I think it goes by the same name. So you can check out some of his toy hunts. Let's see. We've got... Who else? Bearded Builds. What's up, Bearded? Good to have you in here.
Wave coming in.
Die Hard 3.75.
Hey.
Right, what up, Nathan Prime? Longtime viewer, first-time commenter. Well, thank you for commenting, and thank you for being a long-time viewer. We are glad to have you in here. Toy Malarkey. What's up, Toy Malarkey? Always appreciate your support.
What's up?
We got Toy Renzu. He says, yo? Question mark. Wagwanin.
Wagwanin, huh?
Smoochy Boochies.
Oh, nice.
Snoochy Boochies. God, I
Snoochin'
butchered that.
Snoochy Boochies.
Snoochies. Let's see. We've got Colossal continuing the song. He's back up to almost 1 million again. He's adding, subtracting. I don't know. What do I hate tonight? You're about to find out. This is like my grind my gear session. So thank you guys for entertaining that. T. Bellet. What's up, Thomas? Good to have you in here. He's going to relax and get loose with us. Cholo Fig says, great interview. Thank you for that. Really appreciate it. Rick Jones, how many all-ins are you getting for Necronominus, Trevor?
Ooh.
At least one. That's a good point. Necronominus closes on the 15th, I believe.
Yeah.
So you've got until Sunday to lock in those pre-orders if you guys are going to go all in, or if you want 1 or 2 or 3 of the figures. Now is the time to decide, because once it's gone from Four Horsemen, you're going to have to wait until it goes on the retailer sites, and it'll be a bit more expensive. NYC Figure Fanatic, Josh and Nick. Thank you for that. Thank you. Staying on the prior stream jokes. We appreciate it. We got Vector. What's up, Vector? Good to see you. It's a fellow Discord member. It's part of the Figure Collective. Good to have you in here, Vector. Thanks for the support. Nate's Nards. I laugh every time. That's why we have it. Got to talk about that Usagi. I was just looking at that prior to coming in. I forgot that it went live at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, so I missed out on the one that I wanted, which was the unsigned one. The signed ones are cool, but I wanted one to open.
Yeah.
So I'm still debating one of the signed ones. But yeah, if you guys missed it, there's a Usagi Jimbo that went out. Let me see if I can find it.
Got to catch them all.
From Stan Sakai. Yeah, the creator of Usagi.
That's
Ooh, yeah,
awesome.
there's only one left now.
Get it. Better get it.
I don't know if I'm going to get it because it's the most expensive version.
Okay.
This is the one that's live now. So this comes with a sketch on the back. They did have an unsigned version, which was $100. This is basically a black and white Usagi Yojimbo. Looks really cool. I was going to go for the unsigned one, but I don't think I'm going to swing this 250.
Oof, that's hefty.
Very cool. Yeah, if you like the artist, I mean, prints, usually a custom print are pretty expensive. So you're getting kind of a custom artwork on the back, a quick sketch, he calls it. That's all that's left now. So if you missed out, sorry that I'm reporting this late. But yeah, if you want to make sure that you don't miss other stuff from Stan, you got to follow him on Instagram. He always shares it in his stories. But there you go, Mike, talking about the Usagi. The new Booty Rangers was a great 80s band.
I'm sure he's
is that a
serious
real
about that
thing?
too. I'm probably
Not really.
He's busting out his Booty Rangers tour shirt right now.
Yeah, the 80s band. I'm gonna have to look that up. Matt Logic 44. Hello, Nards. What's up, Matt? I think I've caught all of you guys. Oh, we got Dorklair, Bill in the chat. What's up, Dorklair? Thanks for joining us. Brad Toyologist. What's up, Brad Toyologist? A great toy photographer. Excuse me. We got Gonzo. What's up, Gonzo? Agent Chachi is in the chat, waving coming from Fobster. Oh, sweet. So we got Fobster that dropped his chat into us. So thank you for doing that, Fobster. Let's see. RMD Collective. What up, y'all? Prime. Hope you aren't affected by the floods from the rain. It's been a crazy recent storms here in the Bay, North Cal. Yeah, Prime. How's
crazy,
that going there?
Man. Ooh. It's like there's trees falling all over the place. My neighbor, 2 houses down, a tree fell. Would have fallen on his house, but it fell on his RV. But still, it's insane. There's trees everywhere, dude. It's a little intense.
Yeah, we were talking before the show on whether or not he'd be able to make it, and it was like, well, we'll see. You know,
cutting it close, man.
Hopefully, I'm glad that he's here.
Hopefully, it lasts. Yeah.
Yeah, I hope you guys stay safe. That's the main thing. So, if you got to go, then do what you got to do. Nico Hodge, what's up, Nico? We got DES REF fan. Nate hates $100 Usagis. Actually, that's the one I was going to go for, DES, but it's gone now. It sold real quick, and I was not quick on the draw. Not stoked about the upcoming 112 day. That'll be a topic of discussion. What will happen on 112 day? I don't know.
Oh, man.
What do you think we're going to... Yeah, what is the chat thing?
At this point,
112 day.
I don't know. I'm gonna stay quiet for now because I'm a little. Yeah, take a swig of this water.
Yeah, we'll get into what you're gonna. Yeah, we'll get into it. I know what you're talking about. Bearded builds. Nate hates neck. Oh no, I got plenty of neck. I got plenty of that. Or Nick or Nards. I definitely don't hate Nards. Nick and Nate. That's us. Bill's doing 2 all-ins. Whew. I don't blame you. Though.
Awesome.
I mean, that's a killer wave. So it's going to be one of those, like, if you don't get in and you miss out and you wait until it starts to drop, you're going to be having a hard time trying to find those. Let's see.
Neck for days.
Yeah, I think I got all of you guys. If you missed out on the Usagi drop, go buy more Necronominus figures. It's not, I mean, you can't argue with that logic. Makes a lot of sense. Looks like Trevor was looking at it. Remarked his left. Totally missed it. I did too, B. Rivera. And hello, B. Rivera. I don't say hello. I haven't said hello to you yet. Yeah, Toy Rensu, that's a great point. It's a Stan Sakai, sketch. So I think you won't have a problem reselling that figure if you really don't want it. So I mean, it's not a bad one. It's $250, so it's a lot of upfront. But if you're really crazy about them, or if you want to get it for some kind of flip, then there you go. So it's paying for itself, right? Yeah. Catching up, guys. I'm trying to catch up. Jordan from Canada. What's up, Jordan from Canada? Unfortunately, Laser Pants informed people on IG that Talker Art was in a life-threatening bike injury. Oh, wow. That's awful. I hope Talker Art is okay. He's recovering, but Laser asks to send him well wishes. If you choose so, please keep the comments supportive and encouraging. Thanks for letting us know, Jordan.
For sure. Yeah.
And yeah, if you guys want to go support and put some good words, then by all means. Unsigned one sold out in 10 minutes. Well, you would know, Mike. I'm sure you were there from the very beginning. But yeah, hopefully you got it, Mike. I would imagine you were probably after it. Batman Returns pre-order. Oh, talk about a way to start riots.
We're going right in. Just head in first.
Yeah, let's talk about it. So yeah, toying around today. Posted, Kevin. He posted a story about how we're 6 days away from the 3-year mark on the Mezco Keaton Batman, and that's probably the longest standing pre-order from Mezco Toys ever. No communication. We don't know what's going on. Some people decided to pre-order ahead of time, and they've been out that $110 the whole time. I'm one of those. So people are obviously getting frustrated. They're getting pissed. More of like, hey, what are we going to do about this? It's more of like, I don't know if there's anything that we can do about it. Yes, we can complain and tell Mezco how passionately we want the figure. I think at this point, if you want to cancel your pre-order, I think you can without penalty of an NRD if you decided to. I think I don't know this for certain, but I've done it in the past where a pre-order was pretty late and it got delayed. So I emailed Mezco and I said, hey, you guys are late on this pre-order. I would like to be able to cancel it and not have penalty of NRD. And they said, sure, no problem. Yeah. I canceled it. So I feel like if you guys really want to get out of that Mezco Keaton pre-order, if you're just done at this point, you don't care. I think you could probably do that. Obviously, don't quote me because I'm not Mezco. So you can't say, hey, Nate said I was going to get refunded. I'm just saying there's probably a good chance because of all things considered that you'll probably get your money back. But I can't guarantee anything, obviously. I don't work for Mezco. But yeah, when do you think we're going to get Keaton Batman? Prime, do you think we're ever going to get Keaton Batman?
If we don't get it by, I think what is it on the site? January, February? I don't know. But this last update, if we don't get it by then, like, I'm over. I'm like, at this point, I'm over it. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter.
Yeah. I mean, you're over the wait, or you're over like talking.
I'm over the wait. I'm over
kind of thing.
Yeah, I'm just like, I get like what Kevin posted. Like, I'm done. It was so funny because I was starting to feel like that. The sell that I've been doing definitely helps, but it's just that type of stuff. I'm like, I'm done. I'm done with Mezco.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are feeling that way. The lack of communication is the biggest thing.
Yeah.
If they took any kind of page from Four Horsemen, or what was that? Somebody put a comment in there.
I said hashtag Nate said, and then figure refund Nate.
Yeah, right. Figure refund Nate. Okay. Yeah, that's the new name for today. I'm going to refund your Keaton Batmans. Yeah, there you go, Henrock. And welcome, Henrock. Good to see you. First rumor of the year. You're talking about my refunds? Mezco rep Nate.
Yeah,
here we go.
The refund
fan Nate. Yes. Awesome. I don't know that, right? I'm going from personal experience on other stuff. I have not tried, and nor will I cancel this Keaton Batman. I'm hoping that we see it sometime soon. You can see the site says December to February. Oh. The last couple of delays, they wait until the very end, and then they delay it again.
Yep.
So
Yep.
I don't think that's anything to go off of. Like, yes, we're definitely getting in February. I hope that's the case, but I at this point we've waited so long, I really don't know. But yeah, I mean it's I think it went up. Like I said, 6 days from now, it's going to be 3 full years of the pre-order being up. Long time. I get it. People are pissed. And I think it's warranted. I'm not saying that you're unjustified. I'm not saying you're wrong for being mad. I'm going to hold out and hopefully that comes in hand and it's amazing. I think people I don't have the Mezco Alien. I don't think you got it either, Prime. But
What's that?
If anybody has the Mezco Alien out there, that's a seamless body.
Oh yeah, I didn't.
I'm
get
curious.
It. Yeah,
I'm curious what people think about that. Is it holding up well? I know it hasn't been long, but I've seen a lot of people say that, Storm makes seamless figures and they crack and split. I don't think it's fair to compare one company with another. They produce figures differently. So there's no telling that it's going to have the same kind of properties and break down the same way. But the only one that we know that Mezco has done so far is the Alien figure, which is a seamless body. So I'm curious if people have had any issues with that. Mezco owes their pre-order clients inflation. Num rates returns. I think I know what you mean. Give me the inflation that I would have made with that $100.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hey, that $100 is now worth more, so pay me the difference.
Yeah.
That would be great. Is that going to happen? I don't think so. Sue Mezco for the interest. There you go. Feels like just yesterday I was pre-ordering. It's crazy that it has been 3 years. I mean, it definitely feels like it's been a long time for me. It's got to be a licensing issue on 89, right? I mean, I don't know at this point. I feel like it's probably an issue with the seamless body, or at least it was. So maybe it was supposed to be produced, and then they decided we're not happy with it. This isn't the quality that we want. And they sent it back to the factory and it got reproduced. Or, maybe they just decided to wait. I don't know. I feel like when Mez was on the Toy Page interview, which at this point is, probably 2 years old or so, I think he said something that there was an issue from the factory and they were reevaluating it and probably going to have to send it back. But I can't remember specifically what he said, but I remember he said something about an issue with Keaton Batman. So don't quote me, guys. Like I'm talking about here. I'm just talking to you. Let's see. Nate Richards. What is this? Catching up on the chat, guys. Nate is Reed Richards. Of course, he's got a lot of neck. Yeah, if I was any Fantastic Four member, it'd be Reed Richards, and I could stretch my neck and like the long arms, can see like I'm stretching this out over here. Mr. Fantastic, sure. That works for me. Let me get a little bit further in the chat. Bill saying sell the figure to collect inflation interest rate. There you go. I don't think it'll be I don't think selling a pre-order is going to be a difficult thing to do. If you really don't want it, say if you don't want to go the Mezco route, or if you want to try to make some money on that pre-order, maybe pop it up on eBay and see what you can get. I don't think it's going to be a hard thing to sell. I think these are still going to be pretty sought after, even after release. But I've told this before, Prime. I don't feel like even if the figure comes out and it's incredible and it's everything that I hope for,
it's too late.
There's no issues.
Yeah,
I think at this point, there's nothing that will save the figure. It could be amazing, but people just won't give it the time of day. It's been too long. So I feel like, when we start seeing it in people's hands, you're going to see a lot of maybe complaints like, hey, the seamless body sucks, or it can't move the way I want it to, or the head sculpt looks off, or I waited 3 years for this crap. I feel like we're going to get a lot of negativity when it drops. And I'm not saying it's not justified negativity. Maybe there are going to be some issues, but there's nothing that is going to save this figure now. I can hear the complaints in the groups. Yeah, it's going to be a shit show. Unfortunately, negativity runs rampant in a lot of groups. I like to stay in the ones that try to stay a bit more positive, or at least subjective. Like, hey, I'm not making factual statements here. I'm just showing you my opinion. That's cool. I get it. But when people start saying it's going to be the worst figure and it's going to break down, and I'm like, well, what are you basing that on? Is there facts there? Or is that just your opinion? That's the thing it's like a pet peeve of mine. Is when people try to state their opinions as facts. Nobody knows. That's the key. Nobody has any clue if this will be a good figure, if it's going to be a bad figure, if it's going to get delayed, if it's not going to get delayed. Nobody knows. So to claim that you do, it's just speculation at this point. But I don't know. What are your thoughts, Prime? Like you said you're done with Mezco. No more.
I'm done. I'm done with Mezco. Simple as that.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense. I feel like at this point, they're probably going to see more people doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Decide that they don't want to invest. And I've seen others say the thing. I think Kevin said the same thing in his video. Like, no more pre-orders. I'm not going to invest any more money until you start delivering on the stuff that I do have pre-ordered.
Yeah, for sure.
And I think me and Prime typically try to pay with PayPal, meaning that we pay up front. Yeah. I've got a lot of money with Mezco right now because I do it that way. So yeah, it is frustrating to invest so much money up front and to not have anything to show for it. It's great that we got Mezco Constantine. That was another one that was kind of getting up there in delays and time. If you guys don't remember, but Freeze is another one that's been a very long time. I think we're at like 2.5 years at this point. I've got to check to be sure. That's another one that's been a long delay. So it'd be nice if they can clear out this pipeline of delays and start putting up some new stuff. But when you see that they keep dropping Rumble Society, those go out almost immediately. Like Sob Cutter was a really quick turnaround. It makes people wonder, like, are they putting their licensed figures on the sidelines so that they can do their own brand and push those out? I mean, that's a possibility. I just don't think anybody here can really claim, yes, that is what's happening, because we just don't know. Let's get some of the chat, because I know you guys are probably sounding off here. Let's see. I saw someone had a loose hip on the alien figure, so the seamless body rubber bands the leg back to position. Okay, so you're saying that the material causes it to snap back or something? Is that what you mean? Literally action figures? Something with a rubber body. I feel like that's the case too. Something with the body. It was supposed to be their first seamless body. But it's now the second because Alien came out first. But seeing Alien gives me hope. Waiting for the Flash movie. I'm kind of surprised it's getting greenlit. I think that Warner Brothers made a statement that they are going to continue with the Ezra Miller Flash movie, which just boggles my mind. Yeah, that guy's done some horrible things to some people. He's been in the news for some very negative stuff. And his movie is still greenlit, but yet a guy like Henry Cavill that stays out of the media, does his own thing, really has love for the character, he gets kind of shit on, like, hey, you're not getting another movie. Sorry, we want to recast you, but they're going to go forward with Ezra Miller. I just don't get it. I'm excited that Keaton's going to be in the Flash movie, but I don't know if I support Ezra Miller very much. But we'll see. I mean, I really want that JL3 pack, which is an Ezra Miller Flash. So I'll definitely have that. But yeah, it's kind of funny to me. It's just a weird, the Warner Brothers leadership doesn't make any sense to me. Beast Kingdom is better anyhow. I actually don't have any Beast Kingdom. I've seen reviews. But yeah, I'm glad that you've got a different alternative. I know we have the SHF, which has come out, months ago now. That's a Keaton Batman. And then I have my NECA Keaton Batman, courtesy of Bill English. He sent me this. So I've got this one in case I really need it. But I think I'm going to keep this one in the package because I broke my last one. Let me see. Imagine every time someone new takes over Warner Brothers, they make Mezco restart. That's the only way to explain it.
I know.
I mean, yeah, maybe. Because they've got a lot of DC licensed stuff that's out there. That could be definitely a possibility. No soup this week. I thought we talked about soup a lot last week. We got a lot of favorite soups. Definitely some interesting choices. Yep. But I think we'll leave soup in the past, at least for now. They're obviously developing a whole new rubber material that will revolutionize figures. Talking about the rumor mill. I mean, that would be great. I hope so. But I hope that's the reason why it got delayed. Nate spreading rumors and starting beef with Mezco. I'm just jumping on the bandwagon, right?
Yeah.
Nate's word of the day, don't quote me. That I probably said that at least 3 or 4
there you
times.
Go. Don't quote me, Nate.
Yes. Don't quote me, Nate. Trevor says he sold one of his pre-orders on eBay 2 years ago. Oh, wow.
Nice.
I think I've got 2 Keaton Batmans for myself on pre-order, and I've got 1 for a friend that couldn't get it at the time. But yeah, I've got 3 total with Mezco. Let's see. Dark Lair, with this amount of time, they could have developed a rubber that will revolutionize the rubber industry, responding to Trevor's comment. Yeah, a whole new rubber, courtesy of Mezco. A new chemical compound from the rubber. That'd be crazy. I think people will want to like it because they've been waiting so long. I hope that's the case, Red Toil. I just feel like because we've been waiting so long, that's already going to make it, say you started at 10, or in Sonny's, counting, you started 1 million points. He's already going to lose like 500,000 points for being so late. And then you scored after that. Can't please everyone. That's for damn sure. No matter what, not everyone's going to be happy. There's somebody's going to be mad either way. Cabal in the page group is where I try to reside. Those are both great groups. I agree. I really like the Figure Collective as well. The Discord I'm a part of too. There's a lot of good Discords. Throwing Around's a great Discord. Yep. One Stop Toy Shop's another good one. There are some places where you don't have a bunch of negativity.
The Enablers Discord.
I don't care if it takes another. Do what?
I said the Enablers Discord.
There you go. Enablers Discord. That's another good one. Yeah.
Come on, Nate.
Yeah. Whoops. There's a lot of Discords out there. I forget which one's which. But yes, Enablers Discord is another great one. A lot of great places where you can get positive interactions, not just the negativity. Trevor says, I don't care how long it takes. I just want some kind of explanation. Yeah, I think that's all we all want. We just want something, some kind of communication. That's the thing. No matter who you are, you can't disagree that their communication has been awful. But I feel like, and this is probably an unpopular opinion, but I feel like Mezco makes a point not to be active in social media because then it's expected of them next time. So if they answer some questions about the delay, then the next time there's a delay, people are going to be like, well, where's the explanation? Not saying that's the right way to do it. I feel like they should be explaining things. But I feel like that might be the reason why they really don't get involved as much in social media. They have their account where they post and promote their stuff and solicit products, but they don't talk about figures. You'll notice they don't really go back and forth with people that comment. It's kind of they just post stuff and then move on. They don't really engage a whole lot. And I think that's by design because they don't want to get involved in the argument and the discussion. But you can always email them if you want. That wasn't directed towards you specifically, Trevor. It just made me think about it. I want the Mezco Turtles, but can you imagine getting them in 2026? I feel like the pandemic really caused a lot of the delays that we're seeing now. A lot of those figures did go up. I don't feel like the 3-year thing is going to be a norm going forward. I definitely think it got worse because of the pandemic. I hope the Turtles don't get delayed that much. According to the site, they're supposed to come out, let's see, October to December 2023, end of this year. Now, will that get delayed? Maybe. But so far, they're slated for the end of this year. Let's see. 2030. Wow. Vector's really going out there. 2030 is when we're getting our Keaton Batmans. Let me go up in the channel a little bit. Mezco, I was waiting for Flash since Keaton is in it. Yeah. I wonder if that means we'll get a new Keaton Batman. Will he sell his likeness? Who knows?
I hope so.
I hope so too.
I got $50. What's that going to get me?
Not a Mezco.
Damn.
Or maybe a Mezco from Cheney, right? He was selling for like $50.
Oh yeah,
recently.
You mean AKA Cheyenne?
Yeah, Cheyenne. Nice. It's funny because I saw the Cheyenne that I work with, and I called her Cheney. I was like, "Hey, Cheney." I mean Cheyenne, and then I called Cheney Cheyenne. Yeah. My brain's all mixed up, man. They just need to burn the DCEU to the ground and start again. I feel like that's what James Gunn's trying to do. I hope him being there means good movies going forward, because I agree, it's just been a shit show for years. It's all over the place. I bet Mezco delays are a combo effect. Get approval, wait for factory samples, request new approval, slot something else into prevent idle factory, receive approval, await factory ready, etc. That makes a lot of sense to me. That's probably the way it goes. You always got to have the factory working on something. So if they're not producing a figure, they're not making any money. So if they're not making a Keaton Batman, okay, we'll start producing Constantine. Okay, well, here's a Rumble Society figure. Fill that into the gaps. That makes a lot of sense, because that way they're continually pumping out product at all times. The Figure Soup. That's the new show coming.
Ooh,
the Figure Soup with Nick and Neck. Oh, shit.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. Got NBA on and my mute decided to stop working.
I thought you were watching other streams.
Yeah. No, I'm watching the Bulls game. They're in halftime right now.
Nice.
Okay. Let's see. Go down a little bit. Michael Keaton gets likeness approval. Maybe he nixed the head. Maybe. Maybe he's like, hey, I don't want this figure produced, actually. Stop producing it. But I feel like if that was the case, we probably would have had some kind of communication. Like, that figure you pre-ordered? Yeah. We can't make it anymore. I need a pre-order of Keaton if anyone is ditching it. There you go, guys. Thomas, T. Bellet. He's looking for a Keaton pre-order. Anybody in the chat can help him out. There you go. If you don't want to wait for the Mezco anymore. Yeah, and Kevin's. Kevin's also getting rid of his, from what I saw. But yeah, there you go. Mm-hmm. Maybe hit up Kevin T. Bellet if he hasn't sold it already. Clang Them Spoons. That's right. You can use that for Figure Soup and the cereal booth. Clang Them Spoons. This thing better be perfect after 3 years. So that's going to be the expectation, I think, for a lot of people. It's been 3 years. Yep. If I see anything that I don't like, I'm going to be pissed. And by all means, you've been waiting a long time. I get it. I'm not saying you're wrong. Mezco's going to have to bring the heat if they want my money from here on. I think that's how, Prime's included in that. He's kind of out until they do something that really impresses him, deliver on all those. I'm kind of, I'm like Bill said, I've backed off on Mezco a lot. I still collect them. I still love their figures. That Constantine is a really great figure. I really do like it a lot. But I'm not collecting everything that they make anymore. I'm trying to be more selective in what I get, because there's other things I collect, and I also don't like to wait that long. I knew I would pop in with this would be the topic. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
this is kind of the hot topic right now. Yeah, you popped in at the right time for sure. I'm showing the turtles, but we're talking about Keaton. 3030 Keaton Batman Deltron style. That would be sweet, like a futuristic Keaton Batman. I figured at this point we would have already seen it, but we haven't. But a Batman Beyond movie with Keaton Batman as old Batman teaching a Terry McGinnis Batman, that would be amazing. Yeah. Like, I really hope they do that at some point. Unlike the DCEU, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. McFarlane could make a big splash if his 89 Batman is really good. I didn't realize he was making one, Rick Jones, but that would be cool to see his take on it.
He'll probably reveal it, and then it'll be in stores the next week before the next one.
Yeah, he's going to drop it as soon as the Mezco gets released.
Hey, here's what we're going to work on next, and then the next week you can find it at stores.
Right. Wow, we got 50 people in here. You guys are awesome. Thank you for everyone for hanging out with us.
Wow. Let's make it happen.
That's yeah, right. I hope you're enjoying all
a lot of
the
Booty
Mezco
Rangers
Keaton talk. Yeah, it's a lot of Booty Rangers in the chat, so we appreciate all of you. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Did I say it wrong, Toy Renzu? T-Belle?
T-Belle?
T-Belle, probably. Yeah, the T silent. I call it T-Bellet.
Oh, yeah. T silent. T-Belle.
Like
ballet?
French.
Ah.
He's a French man. So that's probably accurate, Toy Renzu. Thank you for the correction. Constantine's so damn good. I agree. Just about. I really like Constantine a lot. I think the thing that gets me is the flexible mouthpiece for the cigarettes.
Nice.
So his mouth is like flexible, so you can stick the cigarettes in his mouth. Which when I first got the figure, I was like, "How the hell do I get these cigarettes in here?" And then kind of just had it in my hand and squeezed it, and you can see his mouth like bend down. I didn't read the instructions. I probably should have done that. But it kind of surprised me when it was flexible like that.
Okay, that's cool. I'm still waiting on mine.
Yeah, who did you order yours from?
It's a local collector.
Nice.
But hopefully, I don't. By the time he gets it in, I'm not over it. I'm like, that's it. I'm getting rid of everything.
Point.
Fire sale.
Yeah. Speaking of fire sale, Prime had a pretty sweet fire sale on Friday. Sold a lot of
this last Friday was the first one. It was pretty good. A little distracting because so many awesome people popped in and it almost felt like alive, and it was distracting for myself because I was like, wait, what are we doing here? But it was a good time. Sold a handful of figs. There's probably 1 or 2 payments pending out there. So if I don't get any payments by tomorrow, then I'll just put them back up for sale this Friday.
Yeah, so if you guys join
every Friday until I clear out all my bins.
Yeah, if you guys join that fire sale and you have not paid Prime yet, make sure you pay them, because if you claim the figure and you haven't paid for it yet, it's going to be going back up for sale. You'll miss out. So that's it's kind of just etiquette, right? If you're going to claim something, follow up within a reasonable time. Try to pay for it so you can ship it out. I'm sure Prime's trying to get all that out at once, so he doesn't have to go multiple trips to the post office.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I got to join for a little bit, and great prices. Had some really hard to find BAFs. Just I think a lot of people were saying that they're very impressed with your prices and all of that stuff.
Hey, I'm just trying to move them, clear the bins. I need space.
Yeah, and I think you're getting around, like, now's maybe not so much during November, December, but I think now is probably a great time to start selling again, because people are going to start getting tax returns. That's when you start to see people just buying, like, hey, I got money, let me buy some stuff. I'm waiting until around that time too to sell again. But yeah, I think now after the years has started, and people are going to get bonuses, things like that, it's starting to be another good time to sell. So switching gears from Mezco, I think we've beat a dead horse with that one. Hopefully you guys got your comment. We highlighted it. We tried to pay attention to everybody's thoughts there. I hope we see it soon. But Agent Chachi asked another question about something that we wanted to talk about. The Odd Frog Chop Shop Bandito 2.0. It had a Kickstarter that was going on, but from what I can tell, the Kickstarter has ended, and unfortunately, it did not fund.
How much?
It had a pretty substantial goal.
Was it short by? Okay.
It was short by about $700,000.
Damn.
Yeah. Their goal was $720,000. It got $20,143.
Okay.
This is one of those that I think is getting tainted by the 112 Garage incident. I can't remember if that was his real name. But you guys all knew who I'm talking about.
Yeah,
it was a bunch of pre-orders. Yeah, for cars, didn't deliver on it. People had a hard time getting their money back. Yep. These guys, so they were also impacted by that. They were involved in the project, but they also got ghosted. They didn't get paid what they were supposed to get paid. So they decided to go on their own and start their own Kickstarter, which I think is the right way to do something like this, is get it into an official platform like Kickstarter, where people are not out their money if they decide to pledge and back it. You know, if it doesn't, if they don't get to their goal, you don't lose any money. I feel like this is the right way to do it. Unfortunately, they didn't get a lot of support, and I think it's because a lot of people are just very wary about getting involved in anything like this now because of what happened. You know, all it takes is one guy to ruin it for everyone else, and that's kind of what happened with that. You know, unfortunate. So, Agent Chachi, if this is something you were looking forward to, sorry to hear that it didn't fund. Maybe at some point they'll bring this back. Who knows? But yeah, I mean, that was the car. I didn't see any other. Oh, here we go. Got some other pictures of the car. They had different versions. $185. A lot of people were saying, well, this beats that $350 Ghost Rider. And yeah, I can kind of see where you're coming from. You know, it's definitely a cheaper option. You can get two for the Ghost Rider price. There was a stock version. I guess it comes with different parts. Sorry, guys, I don't know a lot about this. I'm just really going off what I see here on the website.
Yeah. It was tough to follow because it literally came on the heels of all the bad stuff. So it was like, I think Agent Chachi said, it was tarnished from the get-go.
Right.
It was hard to build that momentum, you know?
I agree. There's a big statement here, I think, about kind of what happened, what they're doing. But yeah, I mean, I agree with you. I feel like they were just cursed from the beginning. Yeah, too soon after all that. I agree. Yeah. They didn't market it well. It was charging prior rep. Yeah, I agree. Spoiler: 112 Garage was a neck and nick company. I heard they were trying to make cars out of popsicle sticks and Play-Doh, and
that's not
Sharpies.
And what else? Oh, Sharpies. Hello.
Yeah.
Can't get far.
Popsicle sticks, Play-Doh, and some Sharpie. Let me just color in this car here real quick. I was doing all the paint work with my Sharpies, and Prime was doing the building with the popsicle sticks and Play-Doh.
Yeah, and the Play-Doh. Yeah.
Yeah. Didn't work, unfortunately. What's up, Aiden Skate? Thanks for hanging out with us. Happy to have you on.
Yep.
But yeah, we did want to talk about that. I think it might have been Agent Chachi, but somebody had made a comment in our Toy Bro review. It was Agent Chachi. Wondering if they would discuss that. What did Agent
Chachi say?
He said only 31 minutes in, but wondering if you guys will discuss the Odd Frog Bandito Kickstarter. Sure wish it would fund, as I think it'd be so good for our 112 pigs. It would be cool to have more vehicles like that. Sorry we didn't mention in the Toy Bro review. We had a lot to talk about there, but yeah, unfortunately, didn't fund this time.
Beard saying he didn't say it was me and you. He said it was Nick and Neck. Or
Nick and Neck.
Nick and Neck.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's basically our surnames now. Nick and Neck. AKA Figure Fan Nate in Prime. Anyone have predictions for 112 Day? What do you guys think in the chat? What are your predictions? Outside of a Keaton Batman release. I feel like we're going to get...
It's going to be Rumble. Is it always Rumble Society 112? 112 Days, Rumble Society? Yeah.
No, I think they've done Batmans in the past. I think that's why a lot of people think it's going to be a Batman. Other licenses. I feel like we'll see some of that stuff that we talked about last week from RumbleCon.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can.
Oh, here we go. Like the other thing you want to talk about. Your Chahod.
Oh yeah.
Chahod.
Chahod. Thoughts on the Marvel Legends Chahod BAF? I wanted to pronounce it, and I did the first time I started. I was like, is that a chode Build-A-Figure. But it is Chahad, I think.
Yeah, and I get the body is an old body. It's this Abomination body. I mean, I like the Abomination body when this came out, but for the Chahad,
Yeah.
I would expect something a little bit different. Or I don't know. The face it's too blunt. Like I don't know. I want some better. I don't know. I feel like it's missing something. I like it, but then at the same time, I feel like just that face is like kind of bland.
Yeah.
Because like this was a Build-A-Figure, and like you see the different greens on him and stuff. And I know Chahad is all green, but I don't know. I just with the outdated body, I don't know. I'm glad they're giving us that character, but I'm not jumping through hoops to go and get him. Yeah.
Yeah. I immediately thought this was a Abomination repaint when I saw it. I was like, oh, it's a new version of Abomination because it looks so much like Abomination. Only to realize, like, oh, this is a totally different figure. But I think the paint. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of cool. That's a new thing.
Yeah, he says literally action figure says the mouth moves. Oh yeah, it does. It has a. All right, that's cool. All right, points for that. Points for that. Forget it. I take my something looks. I didn't pay attention to that. Obviously.
I didn't see that either. Yeah, thanks for pointing that out because I didn't see that as well.
All right, I want it now. No. Give it to me.
But I feel like the paint's a bit too simple on this too. You know, like you just showed the Abomination has the two-tone paint. It looks a little bit better. This one seems a bit more simple.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, Chahad.
Chahad.
Do you know anything about his like comic history? I don't know anything about this.
Very little. I know of him from the X-Men animated because he was with the Starjammers. Then I picked up a couple comics, but X-Men I was like 12, 13, maybe 12. No, I don't think I was 30. I was like 12 or 11 when X-Men came out. So that's the only reference I have is from the animated cartoon show. And then I picked up a couple comics, but I don't know, the Cosmic Marvel stuff didn't really get me as much as the other stuff.
Yeah, I'm not.
I remember having the Toy Biz figure.
I remember the Starjammers from the X-Men show, but I never really dig too much into who they were or what they're all about. I think I started kind of getting out of it at that point. So I know nothing about this.
I mean, they're in this wave. It has Corsair, so that's awesome. But then we need the rest of the team. Like I need a Raza, and then it's. I mean, it opens up Pandora's box, which is awesome. I love it. I don't know. I don't know if I'm a little too late for Legends. Like I've been selling a bunch of Legends. Am I out of Legends? Am I out of Mezco? I need a new line now.
Prime's doing a soft reboot this year of his collecting.
Yeah. I think it's starting off soft. It's gonna go real hard in a couple months. I'm gonna start selling everything.
Hey, by all means, man. I think sometimes we need that little like purge.
Reset.
Hey, I want to
reset.
Yeah, I'm stopping what I'm doing here. I don't like the way this is going. Let me get rid of everything and restart. Yeah, and then you can really focus on the stuff that you're passionate about. Like you said, Joy Toy is probably one of them.
Yeah.
You know, I know you talked about maybe getting into Legions, maybe not.
Yeah.
But it's going to be a good fresh start. But yeah, like we were talking about for predictions, somebody said Tangerine. Matt Gray.
For 112. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't have a picture of Tangerine. I don't have the stickers, but if you guys remember, at some point they did. I think it was in the Casino Gomez set. Oh, Prime's got the stickers for us. In the Casino Gomez set,
maybe
they teased.
this one? This Tangerine?
No, she actually. Her name. Oh, that's 10. Yeah, that's dime piece right there.
No, yeah, I don't have Tangerine the sticker set.
Yeah, maybe it's not a thing.
She's on the box. I know she's on the box.
Yeah, that's true. Let me see if I can look up let's go Tangerine.
Yeah, I don't have Tangerine on.
There is one photo I found.
Going to James Gunn's
photo
collection.
Of Tangerine. Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, that's right, Papa Schmidt. I am going at James Gunn on my collection. Oh, that's Tangerine. Yeah, no, there was no sticker of Tangerine on the. She'd be cool. Just some more but again, I'm holding out on Mezco right now. I'm done.
Yeah. I feel like she'd be a cool one to release. And I've seen a lot of people say that they want her. I think that would be awesome because we don't have a lot of female figures from Mezco. And from what I remember, I don't think we have any female figures from the Rumble Society. So it would be a cool addition to the Rumble Society to show us like an updated, maybe female Buck, because I know that Catwoman one is still pretty limited. But yeah, it would be really cool to see Tangerine here get released, or at least get solicited or something. This reminds me a lot of Man-Thing, this guy over here, and now I'm looking at him like, that looks like Man-Thing. But yeah, you know, these little teases sometimes usually come to fruition, like we're seeing Death Adder here. We're getting him now. Dippodamus is the one that I voted for in that vote.
Yeah.
And then we've got the MacGuffin Clamp guy. I can't remember his full name, but yeah, this is that team. I know at some point we're going to get Death Adder.
Commander Death Adder and Commander Dippodamus.
Yeah, there you go. Hazard Squad, baby. But yeah, I mean, these teases usually are something to show. I mean, like I thought at one point we were going to get PSCC in space.
Oh, yeah, that'd be cool.
I don't
Chaos
know if that's
Club in
ever
space,
come.
maybe.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of these we did get. You know, we got Atticus Doom, got Doc Knock, we've got Baron Benz, Krieg, Hazard Squad Gomez, Death Adder, Nosferatu. A lot of these on here that we've received. So there's a good chance Tangerine is in the future. Commander Squad. Toy Renzu's getting upset. But yeah, as far as what they teased, whoops, where is it? There it is. Death Adder. This one we were just talking about.
Yeah.
I feel like what was teased here in RumbleCon from 2022 are good options for what we're going to get. Death Adder. We already got this Necroburst Atticus Doom, which people seem to really like. 5-point Doc Knock could be a possibility with his Toad. Bartholomew Vex, I think, is a definite one that we're going to be seeing here soon. I would imagine maybe in 112 day, if not very close to that. I think he's going to be part of the Gangrene Estates.
Mm-hmm.
Cousin Eddie and Bella Forever, we already got. And then Slugfest, I think, is a really good option as well for 112 day. Will it be all Rumble? I don't think so. I think we're going to get a licensed figure too, but I feel like we're going to get at least one Rumble fig. We'll see. It'll be exciting. 112 days, very, very close. We'll know by Thursday what we're getting. So we'll definitely be talking about it in our next episode for sure. There's a couple other things out there before we wrap up. There is the, I don't know if you saw this, Prime, but the Flame Toys Soundwave. I'm not a Transformers guy, but Soundwave has always been my favorite character. And I feel like this looks really cool. That's so fun. I took a screenshot of that too. That looks badass. It looks great. Yeah. I think Furai, or I'm probably butchering the name, guys, which I normally do. Furai. I'm not sure. Fury. Maybe it's Fury. I know it's Flame Toys. We'll just call that Flame Toys. But this is a model kit apparently that you build, and then it articulates. Yeah. Some of those are cool. I think I've seen some of Wade's reviews on the Optimus Prime. Oh yeah, they did release the Optimus. Have they? You know if they released any others, or is it just? Yeah, they. I think Bumblebee and a couple others. There's some on BBTS, but Soundwave's not on BBTS. Yeah, or at least not yet. Okay, because he comes out later. Yeah, in 2023. Yeah, I like how he comes with $55. Ravage. That's gonna be cool. Ravage. Yeah, that's dope. That's really cool. I wonder if he comes with like Laserbeak or maybe some cassettes. That'd be sweet. That'd be cool. Yeah. I mean, it looks like this is all he comes with, but yeah. I really love the design of Soundwave. I always have. He's one of my favorite Transformers. I don't collect a lot of Transformers, but this one's definitely got me tempted. Let's see. Teas from Mezco Shredder. Oh, that would be sweet. I would love to see a
that'd be crazy.
Mezco-fied shredder with cloth goods. Prime said he's out of Mezco, and the whole episode has been Mezco. Nate have shares of Mezco trying to win Prime back. No,
I'm done. I'm done
we
with
just
Mezco.
having to
We're
focus
over.
on Mezco a lot this episode, but I'm definitely not trying to persuade Prime. Prime's always just done what Prime wants to do, so I'm cool with that.
Yep, that's it. Once I'm done,
I'll
I'm
still
done.
collect. Yeah, Prime's done. He's probably done.
Yeah.
Bartholomew is an instant order for me. He's definitely one that I'm probably going to get as well.
Mm-hmm.
I really like Sod Cutter. I think he'd be a good addition for Legions as well. So yeah, Vex is definitely going to be one. I need that cheeseburger.
He's hungry. I think he's watching 2 streams. We've hit that power of hour.
We have hit the hour of power. Prime's got shit going on, and we've got to go. So thank you to everybody for hanging out with us. For everybody talking about Mezco. Prime, hope everything stays safe with you in California. Anybody else in California, hope you guys stay safe. Thanks everybody for joining. We will be back next week. And please go ahead and like, subscribe, comment, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss. Prime, where can they find you before we sign off?
Prime to the First, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook.
You guys can find me at figurefan_Nate on Instagram, Vero, and Facebook. Thanks, everybody. Have a great night. We will see you next time.
See you next time, guys.
Bye, everyone.